I took the sled I made for my wife for us to sled down that hill back there, and I made a wooden sleigh behind it, and I screwed it all together with just some scrap I had laying around, and I'm gonna pull it out of here with the light duty pickup truck because I don't think it's too heavy. I am sinking in the mud a little bit right there, but she's four-wheel drive and I think she'll pull out. Well, it worked. So what I did was, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I dragged it around the property and into the road because I know it's firm there. And then I just dragged it up the driveway. And it doesn't seem like we've damaged the beam at all. So that's excellent. And yeah, I just basically used a piece of 1/4-inch bent aluminum that I was using as a sled originally. And I just screwed some wood to it, made some skis, and it worked out great. I had to get this done. It was kind of time sensitive because once this thaws, I'm going to be out 2 weeks waiting for it to dry up enough for me to drive back there. So it was pertinent that I did it while the ground was still kind of frozen. So now we need to lift this beam and we need to get it balanced in the bed of the white truck. But our first step is to go ahead and screw these homemade lifting eyes that I made to erect the walls of my house. So all I'm doing is they have a bunch of pre-drilled holes in them. So I'm just gonna run about 6 screws into this thing, and it should be enough. So just to give you an up close of how I've rigged it, so this is basically little eyelet D-ring holders that I've made specifically to lift wood, and same thing down at that end, and then right here is just one of these. This thing probably only weighs about 400 pounds, probably even less, so it's really not that big of a deal. I normally would not use one of those because those do tend to break, but underneath this type of load, it's perfectly acceptable. So here we go, we're gonna back her on up. I need to stay to the one side of the garage. I'm gonna get right back up to it. All right, so I got her over the hump. We're gonna back her in. I'm gonna try to do my best on this. Hold the camera in back in. We don't fuck nothing up over it. I'd like to be able to get the whole truck in there. If I can't, I can deal. Now we need to get in more. I need to put you guys down. This is too hard. So, as crazy as that looked, it worked. We got it in the garage. So the next phase is to get that beam over onto these solar horses, and then I'm going to pull a measurement between my columns over there, and I'm going to cut it down to size that it ends up right on both sides of the columns. The only problem I think there's going to be is the garage door right there. But I'm going to try lifting it and see how it goes, and if it looks like it's getting close to the garage door, then I am going to go ahead and just back in a little bit more, because I do still have about 10 feet, something like that. But we're about even right now with where it goes, so that's kind of why I want to stop where it is. Let's see how this goes. I'm Melt Metal Anthony. I hope you liked watching me take care of that. If you did, like, subscribe, share. If you didn't, go fuck yourself.